What's going on, y'all? Grind to Motivate back in this thing again, man, with another video. And you might be wondering, man, why you got this dude up here, man? Man, he looking gay as hell, goddamn. And why you got this big ass black woman, man? She big as hell. What the hell going on, man? And the reason why is because I was cruising through the internet, checking out YouTube, and a video came up by Jubilee called "Black People Anonymously Answer 7 Questions" or something like that. I'll link it down so you can come to your own conclusions about it. But I thought it was a piss poor video that really annoyed me. There was no variety of black people types up there. It was all, your alternative types. Nobody that was really like a show of strength, either on the black women's side or the men's side. You had all out of shape black women. You had all LGBT black dudes. And they were just answering questions and saying the stupidest stuff, making us look like idiots up there. And this particular question that really caught my attention and really annoyed me was, does your own community oppress you, or does the black community oppress you, something like that. Of course, it was a blame the black man circle going on, which, it really annoys me when LGBT dudes act like they're a special species of black dude or something like that. Or it just annoys me when LGBT folks in general try to rope their plights in with ours. Like, bruh, nobody really even know anything if you didn't say anything about it, bro. Just do what you do and it'll be fine, bro. Nobody's out here oppressing you or trying to, I guess, go after you. I mean, unless it's a white dude, but you got them folks up there doing mass shootings at clubs and stuff, but there ain't no black folks out here doing that. But yeah. And then you got your black women on the other side that really annoy me, acting like they're a separate entity from black men. We're all in the same struggle, you idiot. And I know it's not all LGBT folks, because some of y'all are cool. I know some cool folks. And I know it's not all black women, because I deal with black women on a daily basis, and there are some cool and good people out here for the most part. But these particular types, these Cynthia G's, these scorned BBW folks that act like, they should have the world, even though, you big as hell and stinky and got chunk funk and all this kind of stuff. I don't really understand it, man. Some of these issues I feel like these people in particular bring on themselves, and I'd like to talk about it. So let's go ahead and check out this video. I'm gonna give my take, and I would love to hear what you guys have to say down in the comments below.
I've felt oppressed by my own community.
I actually sometimes feel very uncomfortable in spaces full of black people. If you're not desirable as a black woman, if you're not desirable to men, then you tend to get overlooked. I have to work my ass off for things that I want. Black men, cis hetero black men specifically, they oppress all of us. And it sucks because I want to be with a black man, but it's like, I have to try to appeal to my oppressor.
Man, you shut the hell up, lady. That sounds like a you problem. I feel like the word oppression is becoming watered down because you got folks like this acting like the fact that you're not desirable by somebody makes you oppressed. That's not an oppression thing. That is just maybe you're not desirable. Just because I don't like you doesn't mean that I'm oppressing you. That's just like a LGBTQ joker talking about something. Yeah, you don't like trans people, so you're transphobic if you're not going to date a trans woman. No, I'm not, bro. Shut up. What are you talking about? This lady sounds like she's a little bit on the bigger side, and based off of her silhouette from the other parts of the video, she looks like she's on the bigger side. So yeah, you go ahead and change up your attitude and maybe go ahead and get in the gym, get your Orange Theory Fitness, or I don't know where the hell you live at, goddamn. You need to go boxing or running, something like that. Maybe some more dudes will be will be interested in you. That's not you being oppressed. That's just you not handling your own business. That's like one of these red pill incel dudes talking about girls only like Pookies and Ray Rays. But bro, you didn't really look at the fact that you have no social cues. You're a weak person mentally and physically. Your stature sucks. Your clothes suck. You have all the issues. You're not looking within yourself. This is one of those particular situations where this woman's not looking at what she's doing wrong. You're not perfect. We can tell. Just like I said, your silhouette was fat. Your voice sounds fat. But let's go.
I'm gay, and I'm also black. So within the Black community, I feel like, again, when we go out to these protests, when we go out to these clubs or parties and I'm in heterosexual spaces, I feel like, oh, yeah, he's Black, but like he's gay, so we can't really mess with him. Like he can't really be in our space. And it's like, how is this your space that you claimed over a sexuality and a sexual preference, essentially, rather than us being the same race?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Man, what the hell are you talking about, bro? That doesn't make any goddamn sense, man. If you come over there and you a cool, chill, gay dude, then yeah, that'll be fine. Wouldn't nobody be worried about you, bro? Ain't nobody looking at you at the protest like, oh man, that joker gay, goddamn, he can't protest with us. He can't sit with us, bro. What are you talking about? We're all protesting. If we're at the party at the club and you are a gay dude, why are you coming over into a section of dudes that are looking at girls, that are talking to girls, that are talking about girls? What are you really planning on adding to that? Do you like the dudes? Do you want them to be like, oh man, I might switch up with you one time too after I get done with Ursula? Well, what are you expecting, bro? Are you gonna come over there and try to help us intercept girls? Are you also interested in girls, or maybe you're a bi guy, something like that? I don't understand what you think you add. That doesn't make any sense at all to me. And it's not even the fact that you LGTV. It's just the fact that you're a random guy that just randomly came over in our space. Also, you have to think about what kind of presentation are you giving off? Are you giving off the Saucy Santana presentation, or are you giving off the Dwayne Wade chill LGTV guy presentation? I don't know. I just went ahead and wrote to him in there, man, because he might as well just be that at this point, man. But yeah, man, what kind of presentation are you giving off? If you come over there flamboyant with shorts on, talking loud and doing all this, of course I'm going to be looking at you funny. And I think, I'm not trying to be phobic or nothing like that. I think to a degree that gay dudes have brought it on themselves when dudes feel uncomfortable around them. And I'm not talking about the guys that seek out gay dudes and try to bully them, or, the mass deletion kind of guys, like the dude that, that recently blasted the club up the other day. I'm not talking about them kind of guys. I'm talking about just, a man feeling uneasy because he might be thinking, you trying to holler at him or something like that. You come over there in my section twerking and Saucy Santana dressing and all that kind of stuff. How do you think I'm going to feel as a straight man? That's going to be uncomfortable. And also, when you think about gay dudes, they're just dudes that now like dudes. So the same pressure that men apply when they're trying to get women, gay dudes are now applying to straight men. And if you're a man that's straight, that's been, hollered at by a gay dude or whatever, it's not a comfortable feeling. Now I understand now how women feel when dudes are relentless and they're constantly sending them messages acting like they're gonna break through at some point. And if I send her this message again, I'll do this one more time, I'm gonna get her. It's like, bro, like that shit is annoying, that shit is uncomfortable, all that, bro. Here in Atlanta, bro, I've had several gay dudes try to sneak their way in, or go straight out with it and try to be like, hey man, I can get your number. Or, they sitting up dancing. I'm running. They're sitting on the belt line dancing and twerking in a group of 10. And how you think I'm going to take that? You think I'm going to be like, oh man, man, gay dudes, man. Them gay dudes, man, goddamn. Just like how gay dudes want to defend women when they say they're so-called catcalled. You got a 350-pound woman acting like she catcalled. Get the hell out of here. That's the same thing. It's not comfortable. Gay dudes talking to dudes is also something that is uncomfortable, and I guess that's kind of something that we don't talk about like as men, because I guess folks act like it's a weak thing, but nah, bro, it's another level of being uncomfortable, bro. Nobody wants a dude who's befriended them and he's acting nice, and then out of the blue he starts talking about, so yeah, let's go out and get drinks. I had a dude try to do that. He talking about, so yeah, man, let's go out and get drinks at Dugan's. No, I don't drink, and no, I'm not gay. Or we have dudes, always dudes trying to personal train that are talking about some, yeah, man, you want you to come over my house and train? No, I'm not coming to your house and train, bro. Come to the gym and train. What are you trying to do? And they never train. They have never actually done business. So that's annoying. And then I even had a dude even ran up in his car talking about some, yeah, man, I can get your number. Nah, you can't get my number, dog. So yeah, man, I think that when it comes to gay dudes jumping into hetero guys' spaces, I think that it depends on the situation. For the most part, we don't care. As long as you're doing whatever you're doing, I don't understand why you feel the need to be accepted by a bunch of folks that don't even have the same lifestyle as you. I mean, we're both black people. Yeah, we're both black people, and we can definitely agree on that. We can be cool about that. But then once we start talking about girls and talking about who we like and all this kind of stuff and how this and all that, brother, it becomes a little different. And that's okay. I ain't got to have no gay dude running around with me every 2 seconds just to look like I'm accepting. That's just not the case, man. I ain't got to wear no rainbow patches on my clothes to be. I'm an ally. It's just not the case, man. So yeah, man, I think that was just another dumb point. He was trying to be oppressed too bad. Let's get it.
Yeah, of course. Like you were saying, like if you're in the LGBTQ community, it's intersectionality. So people are more cool with me if I'm passing and they see me as like a cis black guy versus if they know I'm trans.
First off, that's offset. Second off, man, I don't think that these problems are as glaring as these guys are acting like. As far as being a gay dude, that's a different story. Because like I said, if your presentation is off, folks are going to be looking at you funny based off of their experiences because they probably been tried by some gay dudes in the past. But if you're a trans dude, you know, you walk around and all that kind of stuff, and you know, you're intermingling in our circles and whatnot, and we don't know that you're a trans dude until you say it, then yeah, we would probably be looking at it a little bit funny. Just like how you should be disclosing that when you're dating other the other sex. You should be disclosing that when you're trying to make friends also. Because now if you're disclosing that at the goddamn 5 hangouts or something like that, now we're looking like, oh goddamn, did Joker like me or something? Or did Joker, what the hell, what going on? Because, you know, being trans, in my opinion, I think for the world is still a very, 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 very foreign concept. And it's not just black men out here. So stop trying to act like it's black men or it's black people. It's all people, and specifically white men, that are leading the charge against it, to be honest. So let's not sit up here and blame the black man again, man. Because it's think about it, man. You got trans jokers changing into men, but you know, now they're liking men still, or I don't know, they changing to men liking women. I don't know what the hell. It's like you were a woman, now you changing to a man. You like a woman. It's weird. Like, think about Dwayne Wade's son. You're changing into a girl, but you're still talking about you like girls. What? How does that? Come on, man. What are we talking about right now? So yeah, if you ain't disclosing that immediately, then it's gonna be a little funny. If you do disclose that, nobody really cares, man. As long as you stay to yourself and go with whoever likes you, man. If you run around here trying to force the issue and talk about somebody is transphobic because they don't like you in particular, or they're homophobic because they don't want to date a man, then that's where you lost me. That's where you're stuck and you're stupid. You're stuck on stupid right there. That doesn't make any sense. And it's also funny that these guys are up here acting like black men are the main ones oppressing them, when you got to think about it. What's the go-to joke or the go-to crush that black women go to for a man that may have done them wrong or that they just don't like?
This nigga gay as hell.
Right. He's gay, right? He's gay. So yeah, man, you got to also think about the optics of that. If you're a gay dude trying to befriend me, and I'm running around with you in all my pictures on Instagram, I'm running around with you everywhere, and a lot of folks is, you know, kind of unsure about me. How's that gonna look? Or that Joker trans, he running around with him all the time. They best friends. That looks a little odd, right?
In terms of my experience, I feel like maybe black people were gatekeeping opportunities, or like trying to be super stingy, or trying to be the token black person, and not really, they kind of like bully other black people to making them be like, you don't deserve to be in my space. Like, this is my zone. This is the area that I'm working in. And it's kind of like they're trying to keep other black people from being successful. Like, I feel like I've seen that a lot. And I feel like that's happened to me before too.
So that one to a degree is probably the only one that I would kind of agree with right there. It's like, pretty much the main issue as to why us as black people are down is because we don't work together, and everybody wants to be the top dog, when it's like, bro, you just a stinky joker from around the corner on Boulevard, bro. Stay in your Section 8, bro, and be a soldier. You ain't the chief, bro. And that's just how it goes, man. You got a guy who may have the answers to success, but he wants to give you a real watered down, roundabout way. He ain't telling y'all the steps. He's maybe not fulfilling his promises. He might have said, oh yeah, I can help you and do this, and then I'll do this, but he didn't come back and do that. So now, you know, you're asked out, you got to figure it out on your own. I will definitely agree with that, man. Think about how we've got all these different type of spaces as far as black people that are kind of against each other. We got the Tariq Nasheed FBA space. We got the Dan Calloway indigenous folks space. We got the Dr. Umar and them other folks talking about Pan-African space. And then, you know, we got all these other little spaces. So, I mean, like, even that right there, like, a lot of them folks don't seem like they can just come together and just be like, hey, man, we all for the same cause, man. We all trying to get reparations. We all trying to make our people straight. But you just think a little differently about it, man. I don't really understand that part there. It's like when we got a specific group of people, like, let's go, for example, man, the most recent, I guess, kind of opposition is the Jewites, the goddamn, the sombrerito folks, the small hats, man, the Jews, them folks, man. You know, we can't all seem to come together and understand that, you know, the way they're treating us, or the way that they're doing certain people, or the things that they've done. And you got folks on one side, you know, trying to kumbaya and defend them when these folks don't care nothing about you, and they're just white dudes that are souped up and living good. That's all they are. They control the stuff, but, you know, they're still white dudes. And then, you know, you got black folks like, well, why'd you say that? What are you doing? He's doing this. He's doing that. You know, we can't even get together and be like, hey, man, let's stop supporting these folks and let them feel it for a couple months. Or, you know, let's start our own thing. You got all these different folks that have all this money that have not somehow came together and put something together. And that's because a lot of us as black folks that come up, the black people that come up are very weak-minded folks, bro. Think about it, man. None of them want to rock the boat. None of them, Kanye West is rocking the boat, but it's like he's rocking it in like a retarded way that's not really effective. It's like 1 minute you talking about White Lives Matter, you hanging out with Nick Fuentes and all them little weird folks and Donald Trump, and then the next minute you talking about I want to help my people. You know, and you're talking with your white voice inflection in one, and you talking about your Chicago voice inflection in another. So I don't know, bro. Like black folks, that's one thing I think that we could definitely work on, man, is helping each other out a little bit more and standing together. And then some of us learning that we have to be the part that, you know, we might have to be the wheels that turn instead of being the engine or something sometimes, man. But not all black folks are like that. So I won't sit up here and generalize, because there's a bunch of helpful black folks, man. A bunch of folks have helped me throughout my time as a trainer, and outside of that, trying to start on other ventures. Like, folks have bought me computers. Folks have got me into this door. Folks have got me into that door. Folks have told me this. Folks have told me that. And I'm grateful for that. So I won't generalize. But I do think overall we need to do better working together.
When I was living in Mississippi, I was around predominantly black people. I didn't feel any different. But now that I'm back here in California and I'm around, you know, other races, like, well, I can see why this could be considered colorist, or I can see how in this situation maybe I'm feeling, you know, like I'm not as worthy as these other people. But I just couldn't use the word oppressed really to describe how my experiences have went.
I don't know, man. I think the colors thing has a little bit of truth to it, but at the same time, I think it's a little watered down. It's not really thought of the correct way. Yeah, we do have some black dudes that's out here that's colorist, and they kind of like, I don't know, they kind of hate their skin color. Like, you know, you got them rappers talking about, so I don't want to have a black baby. I don't want a dark skinned baby, goddamn. And then, you know, you just got them other guys that, you know, the lighter the writer. But for the most part, I think it is more so a case of just attractiveness again when it comes to colorism. I think that you know, if you're a dark-skinned girl, there's a lot of pretty dark-skinned girls. They got real nice skin, they got nice features, they got a nice body, they got a great attitude. And then, you know, you got your light-skinned girls on the other side that have the same thing. But you also have light-skinned girls that are terrible. You fat. You red in places that's unnecessary because you're too light-skinned. You look like a thing off of Prometheus because you're so goddamn translucent. You got a terrible attitude because you're light-skinned and you think you're a little bit better. So, I mean, yeah, I can understand the colorist thing, but I think it also comes down to attraction And it's like, you know, are you a dark-skinned person and, you know, are you good looking, or are you a dark-skinned person and, you know, you're kind of a little sloppy and you kind of funny looking and all that kind of stuff, man. I mean, I'm not, yeah. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on it, man. But, yeah, what did y'all think about the video right there? I thought the BBW black woman at the beginning was on some BS, man. Do better about yourself. And I think that should apply to all women, man, when it comes to you talking about some, yeah, I'm oppressed by my community. Nah, you're not oppressed by your community. It's probably partly the way that you act, and then also the way that you're presenting yourself and how you're looking out here in these streets. Are you running around here wearing unnecessary weaves and lashes and makeup, looking like part of the LGBT part of the community? Or, you know, you run around here doing the best you can. You know, maybe you do put your weave in here and there. You know, you keep it cute though. You ain't got too much makeup on. Your lashes ain't doing too much. You keep yourself in shape. Are you one of those? And then, you know, if you are one of those, then you won't have that issue with the oppression. But if you're running around here half-baked talking about oppression, man, nobody feels sorry for you. Also, if you're a gay dude, man, nobody has issues with gay dudes. But are you doing the most? Are you saucy Santanaing it out here? You twerking in front of guys, talking loud in front of guys, trying to catcall guys, sneaking and geeking, trying to get a guy's number, acting nice, talking to him about business, but at the same time, later on, you talking about let's get drinks. Those are issues gay dudes don't seem to realize about themselves, bro. They be out here trying to sneak and geek, bro. As far as the trans folks, man, yeah, man, I don't know what to say, man. Y'all got a whole little new thing going. I ain't gonna say too much without being phobic, but yeah, man. As far as us working together, we need to work together. We need to stop gatekeeping folks trying to get a little success. Some of us that are a little sorry or don't really have the skills might need to sit back and relax and try to do something different. You don't have to be the rapper, you be the engineer. But yeah, man, what did you guys think about some of the things I said? If you have a different opinion, of course, let me know that down in the comments below. If you have a similar opinion in maybe a different way, let me know down in the comments below, man. Also, if you watched the full video, go ahead and let me know what kind of points you think they were making down in the comments below as well. Like I said, man, no hate for the LGBT folks. I know some cool folks, man. And the black women, I know a whole lot of cool folks that are good people, man. But sometimes we got to do better. Have a great day, y'all, and I'll see you next time.